Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy CrispPurpose back at it again with another Gems of War Journey Event Team video for you guys. Now, in this one, Ivor Longclaw. That is the new Journey captain for this Journey event, and I'm going to be showcasing here in this video about 5 teams that you're going to be able to use from the lower level players all the way to the elite high level players. Hopefully, you guys stick around to take a look at these teams. So, Ivor Longclaw is an Urska troop from Urskaya with a 14 mana cost of yellow and brown. Spell is Bear Tracks. He's going to deal magic plus 4 damage to an enemy, then create 2 brown gems boosted by Urska allies. Of course, I have mine to shiny level 1. So as you can see, I have a reduced mana cost here, minus 14 as opposed to being 15. You want to have this guy on your team because he's the captain. Of course, he has a Pathfinder final trait. He will gain 2 times or 2.5 times or 3 times miles in my journey event based on my ascension. Very good troop to have in the team. As you guys can see as well, I have a number of potions picked up here. So I bought up all the way. So I have every single potion all the way up to the potion of shielding right there. And I have a 20% start from an annual. Now let's take a look at the team. Up front, we're going to be having a very easily acquired weapon right here. That is the Mountain Crusher weapon, right? This is going to be exploding brown gems, as we all know. 11 mana cost, and the weapon. The most important thing about this, it has dust in the weapon upgrades, which is a brown storm. We're always going to be getting brown mana falling on the board, and it explodes brown mana. I'm having it this with the best class that I think it works with. You can use this with the Elementalist class as well, but I decided to go with Titan on this one for the 50% mana start. Getting mana to the troops very early here, which is pretty good. As you guys can see, the usual setup for my Titan, I have Impact Set, Hammer Mastery, Stone Circle, Storms Aura, Rock Solid, Lightning Strike, and of course Fortitude. That is my usual setup for Titan. So I'm going to be starting with a 50% mana here. I also have Defiance on the team. Defiance is the construct troop, the Urska construct, I should say, that gives 4 to all skills on all Urska allies with matching 4 or more gems. Because I'm using the Mountain Crusher weapon here, I am sure to be getting a lot of 4 or more gem matches on this one, allowing my troops to get spell ready very quickly. As you can see, I have double Defiance here, and this is a super low rarity, even beginner level team, if you want to say, for this journey event. Let's take a look at the banner on this one. This is the Eagle banner from the Stone Song Airy faction. As you can see, even the banner is easy to acquire here. This is a +1 brown, +1 on yellow. Then we're minusing purple because, of course, we have no purple troops on the team. All right, let's hop into a fight here. This is the first team for this Urska or Urskaya journey event. All right, let's get that explosion going. Let's match the 4+ gem matches, of course, because we want to take as much of those as possible. Let's follow up with our new journey captain. And now we're going to kill them out using the Defiance. There we go. Nice little damage there. Now let's cast our Mountain Crusher. But before, let's take these 4+ gem matches. Those are very important. Those are going to allow us to stack up our damage here on our troops. There we go. Really easily acquired team here. Super easy, very solid. Just remember that the team code is going to be in the description for all these teams. But before I do so, let me showcase the team code right here. And let's go up here. And there it is, just in case anybody wants to pause the video, take a screenshot of it here and plug it in if you're a PC or mobile player. But I'm going to be showcasing another team right after this. And this is the second team for this Urska Journey event. The weapon of choice here is the Obsidian Labram, one of my favorite weapons. You procure this from the Obsidian Depths faction. In fact, that's exactly the type of troops that will be summoned in with this weapon. This will explode magic +1 gems, then summon an Obsidian Depths troop. One of the great things about this weapon, it has enchanting, right? So every single time you cast this weapon, it enchants itself. It gets 2 mana per turn, which allows it to get spell ready pretty quickly after every single cast. I'm using it along with the Elementalist hero class here, and let me adjust my Elementalist here. I think I need to set things up. Yeah, let's go impact on that one, and yeah, that's about it. Stone Circle should be good, Storm's Aura should be good, Rock Solid should be good, Lightning Strike, and of course Fortitude. And if you want to adjust this weapon as well, you can put it down here. And as you can see on the team, I'm going with ×2 King Mikhail. King Mikhail is a legendary troop from Urskaya, which is a Urska Knight, 17 mana cost. He explodes a row. An explosion, as you know, exploding a particular gem explodes all 8 gems around that gem. So if this is exploding a row, it's going to be exploding the top half and the bottom half of that row. Pretty solid troop right here. Deals damage to all enemies. And if he's enraged, he's going to deal 9 more damage. And that is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. He also has that Angry Bear final trait. He will gain enrage when matching brown gems. And he also has skull damage reduction. So he's pretty good for that first and second slot. If you want to, you can actually put the hero instead in the second slot and work it around however you feel fit. And the banner on this one is the Cavernous banner from the Durgaroth faction. This is a +2 on brown, +1 on purple. They were minusing green. Obviously, we have no green troops on the team. This is the second team for this uh, Earth Gaia journey event. Let's see if we can get our Obsidian Labram spell ready as quick as possible. And of course, we're using the Elementalist Hero class here. So you want to make sure that you're stunning and freezing and entangling enemy troops as much as possible. And it will allow you to, to take control of the game. There we go. Now we're going to cast Obsidian Labram again. As I said before, you see how easy we are getting our Obsidian Labram spell ready because it has that enchant, and the enchant is very useful. Let's kill that Val Raven. Let's cast this one again. And we're just going to keep on spamming King Mikhail here. Really solid troop in this event. And that is that team. I'm not going to go over the teams that much because, as I said before, I have a lot of teams in this video. Let's take a look at the team code right here. And I'm going to drop these team codes in the description as well. So look out for them down there. And yeah, that is the second team for this Urskaya Journey event. And this is the third team for the Urskaya Journey event. Up front on this team, we're going to be having the Ruby Macaque, one of my favorite weapons for events. This is more of a um, mid-level gameplay team for quicker wins, not for the super high battles here. Just want to keep that in mind for this third team. The Ruby Macaque is going to be dealing true damage to all enemies. Then it will create those booty gems and explode 5 gems. I'm using it with the Titan hero class here. I'm using Titan because Titan has a 50% mana start, so I can start casting the weapon really, really fast and get the enemies killed out really, really quick. One of the important elements of this team is Theodorovich. Theodorovich is here because of that final trait right there, Holiday Wish. He will create a wish gem when my turn begins. What this allows is for the Rube Macaque weapon to destroy those wish gems possibly and get the troops spell ready again, hopefully itself, and have a greater chance of getting spell ready so as to kill out the enemy troops and keep on casting that true damage, followed by the Journey troop, of course, at the back of the team, times through 2 on my Theodorovich because I want to get more of those wish gems on the board. He will create 1 per turn. Having 2 will ensure that you get 2 per turn. Hopefully this works out well for me here. This is a fresh try right here on video. Didn't try this out, but the idea was in mind. The banner here is the bear banner from the Earthskaya Kingdom. This is a +2 on brown, +1 on red. They were minusing purple. Let's check it out, see how this works for this journey event. 2 casts from my Rube Macaque should get the job done here, but hopefully it works out smooth for me. All right, let's cast that one. Can we hit one of those wish gems? We didn't get it, but we're spell ready again, and let's go. There we go. We got it. We got it. We got it. There we go. We got it on the second try. But that is the third team right there, ×2 Theodorovich with Ruby Macaque, and of course the new Journey captain. Let's take a look at the other team in this other part. And here is the fourth element for the fourth team for this Urska journey event. I want to make mention of this as well, that the restriction for this is brown troops. So that's why I'm using all brown troops for this event. I didn't mention that at the start. Ursuvius is going to be the main damage dealer on this team. It's an elemental Urska with a 17 mana cost. Spell is Magma Rage. He's going to deal magic +1 damage to all enemies, boosted by burning and enrage allies and enemies, right? Pretty good troop right here. He enrages myself when I take damage. So if you can get him to take some damage, he will deal a lot more damage to the enemy troops. That's really, really cool. He also has stone skin and burning embers. So I think for this team, I might rotate the weapon here and go for a familiar choice. I didn't show a team with it, so let's put it on this one. It's going to be the Wand of Stars, and you can adjust the banner as you see fit here. Because you're using Ursuvius, I think you want to go with the Elementalist hero class here. Simply because the Elementalist hero class has the ability to burn enemies with the Elemental Force final trait, and Ursuvius' spell is boosted by burning and um, burning enemies and allies, and enrage enemies and allies. So the more you can get enemies burning, the more you can get enemies having those different status effects. It will assist your team right here. And as you can see, we have ×2 Ursuvius on this one. Don't think I'm changing the banner here. It is still the bear banner. Let's hop into a fight here and show off this fourth team for the Urska Journey event. All right, let's see if we can get the Wand of Stars spell ready. You should get spell ready very quickly here. There we go. And we almost have our Ursuvius spell ready, at least one. Let's go ahead and cast the wand. Hopefully we do not miss here. That's pretty good. And we have enemies burning, which is nice. One of the good things about using the Wand of Stars is that it will almost never miss. It can miss sometimes. I'm not going to be like too optimistic about it. It can miss at times, but you can always get it back spell ready. And at these levels, you will have no problem. So as you guys can see, that is the fourth team for this journey event. Let's take a look at the final team right after this. And here is the final team for this journey event, the fifth team. Bieska is going to be an element of this team. This is a Daemon Urska, of course, from Urskaya. With his spell, Raging Spirit, he's going to deal splash damage, magic +2 splash damage to magic +3, I should say, splash damage to 3 random enemies, boosted by enrage allies, and he will gain enrage. He also has a decent setup for his traits. He has Infernal Armor. He will reflect 25% of skull damage, and Gaping Wounds. He will inflict bleed, and terror on a random enemy when matching 4 or more gems. This is going to be pretty useful in the later stages because the way terror works in that it can proc at the first turn, causing the enemy troops to run away. So if you get that to proc on multiple troops here, Bieska could be very helpful in the later battles for this journey event. This is a team that I have set up here. Up front, we have the Mountain Crusher weapon. This is going to be here because, of course, we're getting a constant Brown Storm from the weapon. The class also starts off with a Brown Storm, with the Storm's Aura talent in the talent tree here. And we have Defiance once again on a team. Defiance is here because we want to buff up the damage on our Bieska by giving him that gift of Defiance, 4 to all skills on all Urska allies when matching 4 or more gems. It works great with this team setup. The banner is still the bear banner here from the Urskaya Kingdom, +2 on brown, +1 on red, minusing purple, of course. Let's hop into this fight, man. Let's see how it works out. This is the final team. All right, let's see if we get spell ready here. Yes, we do. Let's cast the Crusher. Now we're just going to keep on spamming this as much as possible, even when the board looks like it's trying to mess with me here. Come on, sucker. All right, there we go. That terror is actually proccing against the enemy troops. That's exactly what we want to see. There we go. We have a nice 5-gem match right there. And now let's apply some more damage. And now let's follow up with this. Nice. There we go. Solid team right there. I think it will be pretty useful for this journey event, especially as the battles become more difficult. And yeah, those are the teams, guys. Hopefully you guys found this helpful and informative. If you did, remember to hit the like button, comment, and let me know what you guys think. And I'll catch y'all next one. Peace.